Hello, guys. I'm Timothy Earle with Earle Sports Bets and Picks and Parlays, and welcome back to another edition of Ballin with tomorrow. We've got day 2 of the round of 64 in the bracket. Lots of good games. 16 games tomorrow. We'll talk over 3 of them. Before we jump into it, here is the important link that you guys should be following: picksandparlays.net/Tim. That's where you can get all of our plays that we put up on this site for college basketball. So far today, as I'm recording this, Michigan State was a nice winner. Got hooked with Arizona. UNC game went way over when we had the under. But Oregon, nice winner. Texas, winner. Oakland plus points. Gonzaga. And then we have NC State, Stanford, and Washington State still coming up. But having a really solid day 1. Hopefully you have another really good day 2. So if you guys are interested in that, picksandparlays.net/madness. You get all of our plays until April 8th. And make sure you guys are following on socials. Let's jump into the games. We'll start off with Colgate. They'll be taking on Baylor in a 3-14 matchup. Baylor's a 13.5 point favorite with a total of 138.5. And this one's a blowout. We see it every year with Colgate. They run through the Patriot League. The Patriot League isn't good. And I feel like this is a very similar team to McNeese State. And the only reason why I say that is look at their schedule. Who do they play? What tournament team did they beat this year? And the answer to that is nobody. Sorry, they beat Vermont. They beat Vermont earlier in the year. I see that now. That's the only tournament team that they've beaten this year. On the opposite side, you got Marquette, who played in the Big 12, who is battle-tested. What teams have they beaten in the tournament so far? They beat Texas. They beat Kansas. They beat TCU. They beat Oklahoma, should have been in it. Texas Tech, Iowa State. They've got some big wins. BYU, obviously, BYU got knocked out. They beat Cornell, which, I mean, that's not really a big deal. They beat Florida. So this Baylor team is tested a lot more than Colgate. I think it gets to Colgate in this one. I think Baylor wins by 20+. Now, let's head to this one, which this one might be my favorite play of day 2. New Mexico taking on Clemson. New Mexico is a 2.5 point favorite. 151.5 is the total. And as for day 2 upsets, I don't know if there's probably one other double-digit seed that's more popular than New Mexico, and that's probably JMU, even though I am on JMU tomorrow. I like Clemson. I have Clemson going in my lead 8. This is a team that I'm very, very high on going into the bracket. Obviously, they played in the ACC, which is not as battle-tested. New Mexico just won the Mountain West, and they're only in 11. I think they got severely underranked, but at the same time, I think they draw a bad game with Clemson. I will be on the Tigers plus 125. Let's head to the final game, which this one, if you're going to watch one game tomorrow, this one might be the most fun game to watch. College of Charleston taking on Alabama. Alabama, 9.5 point favorite as the 4 seed in this one. College of Charleston, the 13, 173. Why would this be the most fun? Well, A, I think there's an upset alert, but B, this one's going way over. You got Alabama, who is number 1 in scoring and 353rd in defense. Expect a lot of points in this one, and I expect Alabama to be the second highest scoring team tomorrow. I expect College of Charleston to be number 1. So I have a very, very high scoring game, like both teams hitting 90+ in this one. Give me the over 173 between CFC and Bama. Those are the 3 free picks. Once again, we have 10 plays up on the site. Yes, all 3 of those will be up on the site. So 7 other college basketball plays up on the site for tomorrow. Check them out. picksandparlays.net/madness. That's where you can find all of those plays. Recapping for this one: Baylor minus the 13.5, Clemson on the money line, and the over in the Bama game. That's going to do it for this edition of Ballin' Out with Tim Earle. Thank you guys for watching, and good luck.